podcast is brought to you by Diversum Partners, where your success is their priority. Partner with Diversum to access trusted top-tier crypto and fiat affiliate programs and get a custom deal tailored just for you. Join today at diversumpartners.com.
The crypto player is around 2 to 3 times more valuable than a regular fiat player. There might be more fiat players, and of course crypto is a niche, but it's a very valuable niche.
You're listening to the Affiliate Marketing Podcast brought to you by Affyversemedia.com, the chapter and verse of everything you need to know about running a successful affiliate program for your business. Now, here's your award-winning affiliate and performance marketing host, an industry veteran, your affiliate marketing guide, and the founder of Affyverse, Leanne Johnston.
Crypto and iGaming, a match made in digital heaven, or a complex puzzle waiting to be solved. Today, we're decoding the intricate world of crypto casino affiliate programs with an industry expert who's been with me in the trenches. Meet Agni Reiter, the mastermind behind Diversum Partners affiliate program. She's here to shatter myths and unveil truths about an industry that's as volatile as the cryptocurrencies it deals with. Ever wondered why your tried and true fiat affiliate tactics fall flat in the crypto space? Agni's got the answers that might surprise you. We'll explore the hidden psychology of crypto players and why understanding it could be your secret weapon. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. We're diving into the nitty-gritty of community building in a world where trust is currency. And for those of you thinking about launching a crypto affiliate program, Agni's sharing her roadmap that could save you months of trial and error. From the untapped potential of micro-influencers to the future of blockchain in affiliate tracking. This episode is packed with insights that you won't find in any industry playbook. Welcome to this week's Affiliate Marketing Podcast, where we're going to be diving deep into the world of affiliate marketing and uncover the secrets of crypto marketing success. Today, we have a really special guest, Agni Reiter, the head of affiliates from Diversum Partners, who's joining me to discuss what really goes on behind the running and launching of a successful affiliate program in the crypto industry. Agni, it's a pleasure to have you here on this podcast today. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to this amazing episode.
I've been looking forward to it too. So let's kick off the show with the usual question that I start with all of my guests, which is tell us your story, tell us your backstory of how you landed up in affiliate marketing.
I actually landed here 6 years ago. My background comes from not from the iGaming or affiliate space, but actually I'm with a branding background. I used to work in the Forex industry, and then I worked with a massive conglomerate I think all of you have heard about, which is McDonald's. What drew me really into the affiliate space was the fast and ever-changing industry, because when you work with a brand like McDonald's that everybody knows, there's so much red tape there, and everything is so rigorous of what you can do and what you can't do. So here you have the freedom and you have really the space to grow and try out different things, and you can succeed and you can fail, but you'll still learn from it. So I think one of my biggest successes was the Team Trees project, which was completely out of left field, but then won us multiple awards in a company I was previously with, and really took off my career in that sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody that I speak to has got a different story about how they landed up into affiliate. And I think that's what makes this industry great, is that we pool a lot of experience and insight from multiple different parts of the digital industry, and we push it into the affiliate channel. And that's why I wanted to bring you on the podcast today, because you have a branding background, and what you're doing with Diversum Partners is very much a link to the experience that you've had working with really big brand organizations. So there's so many programs out there in the crypto space, and I'm not being funny, guys, but in the last 18 months, I've seen hundreds of brands come to market. Why is branding such a critical component in building trust with affiliates, especially in the fast-paced crypto space?
As you said yourself, the branding really helps you stand out and build trust. And in this affiliate space, I feel trust is the only currency you have. You might have cool bonuses, you might have fancy welcome offers, but if your affiliates don't trust you and your brand reputation is not great, then you might have the best casinos out there, but they will never reach the right audience because affiliates don't have this either personal connection to you, or they don't have any trust towards you. And affiliates are also your sort of messengers in that sense. If you have a handful of affiliates that trust you, they will tell their partners and their friends about, hey, this is actually a good brand to work with. And you can grow your portfolio and you can grow your affiliate brand a lot faster compared to starting from zero and hoping only that a good welcome offer or a good bonus will get you there.
And the other thing as well is a lot of affiliates are having to be selective about which brands they want to work with. And so the ones that build the brand trust up front, they're the ones that often get selected because not only are other affiliates advocates of the program, and let's face it, affiliates talk to one another, they're looking at what each other are promoting and they're comparing themselves to each other. But the other thing is that they want to work with brands that are treating them more like an extension of their own employees. So a lot of what we spoke about before you coming onto this podcast was about showing the brand values in the way that you account manage the affiliate, like when they reach their top 100 FTDs, their first FTDs in your business, you're building those campaigns and programs and loyalty things into your program. So talk to us a little bit about why Diversum Partners has taken that route.
I think for our perspective, because I've worked with quite a few different affiliate brands already and helped them build the brand perspective up. So I think the main goal is treat your partners how you want to be treated and also treat them as if employees. You want, of course, to give them the flexibility and independence, but you want to also give them the benefits of being a sort of a full-time employee in that sense, celebrating the successes and making sure that they are really in the focus compared to just having the next FTD or the next registration. I think that's what makes you really successful in it. On one hand, the casino or sportsbook has to put the player in the focus of their universe, but as an affiliate manager and as an affiliate brand, you have to put the affiliate in the center of your universe in that sense. So making sure you have good communications, you are there for the affiliate. If they have problems, you don't just disappear suddenly. I think that all helps with building the trust and building the brand reliance as well for the affiliates.
And that's something that's actually quite interesting to talk about because a lot of affiliate managers, they start out at really big brands. So they're used to having that brand authority behind them when they go out into the market to look for new partners. But how does that differ when you're starting a brand new brand that nobody's ever heard of before? So I want you to get into the nuts and bolts about what your strategy is, because Diversum Partners is kind of making some bold claims about what they're going to be doing with their affiliate program. But how did you come up with this differentiation approach? Like, where did it come from?
I think it comes from experience of working with massive brands already that are maybe one of the first ones in the specific industry.
Yeah.
And you learn from that of course, it's great to work with a renowned brand. But at the same time, there's a lot of red tape that comes with it of what you can do and what you can't do. With the Diversum Partners, there's a lot of new brands that we work with. At the same time, we're really trying to push this narrative of we are giving you a different approach. We are making sure that you can actually succeed with every brand that we have. And when you do, we're there to help you with either different campaigns, with communication. We'll make sure you get paid on time. All these little things add up, of course. And also, I think that the Diversum side, Diversum in Latin means diverse. But I think from our side, we accept all affiliates. And I know that a lot of affiliate brands only focus on SEO. So even if you're a smaller affiliate, you don't really get a lot of attention from affiliate managers. Oh, you brought only, 10 FTDs. Are you really even that good? I think I've been in multiple situations where I start with affiliates that have maybe 10 to 15 FTDs. And to this point, I know by name guys that are bringing different brands around 1,000 FTDs a month easily, or value over a few million. So it's really about nurturing this relationship and taking a chance on the small guys and making them also feel appreciated and not only the conglomerates that are out there. Okay.
So let's get into your experience of what the key differences are between some of the crypto casino affiliates and fiat ones that are out there, the programs, because I know you've done a lot of research to actually build the Diversum Partners case study in terms of the program that you're building and launching. But how do the differences impact the way that you structure your affiliate program? Because a lot of clients that I speak to think they'll just launch a crypto casino and add fiat to it and hope for the best. And I know this is a subject that we speak about a lot together, but what do you think brands need to be doing in order to make sure that they really are positioning themselves as a crypto first product? Because there is a difference, and talk us through some of those differences that you've seen.
Just from the fact that the crypto player is around 2 to 3 times more valuable than a regular fiat player. I think that's one of the key points I always like to make is that there might be more players. I agree with that. And of course, crypto is a niche, but it's a very valuable niche that a lot of people haven't really delved into. And I think the main difference between crypto affiliates compared to fiat affiliates, of course, there's regulatory differences, but I find that in some parts, crypto affiliates are more scrappy because they can't really promote in the same ways as fiat affiliates do. And depending on the regulation, you can't put big ads out there. You can buy the space on different sources, while as very successful crypto affiliates, especially, are basing their whole strategy on communities and making sure that they have dedicated communities that they listen to or work with.
So really speaking, if you are launching a crypto-based affiliate program in gaming or any other industry, community seems to be the theme that holds it all together, because you're right, there is a very big psychological difference between a fiat-based customer that's using their card to purchase some credit or e-wallet or whatever the case may be versus somebody that holds cryptocurrency. And I think when you understand the difference between the persona that you're trying to attract, you'll see that the crypto-based affiliates are also different too. They're not the same as traditional SEO affiliates or any of the others. These guys are out in the forefront. They're using new technologies. They're building communities. They're using platforms like Discord and Telegram and really alternative to like traditional affiliate, not traditional, but like normal land-based, even digital affiliates are doing in e-commerce or iGaming or any of the other industries. So what does it take to actually get under the skin of that? And what do you need to be doing differently in your affiliate program to really attract these types of personalities in? Because they're not exactly walking around showroom floors at shows. Like, you're actually going out there and finding these people on those channels and connecting with them and educating them to become affiliates.
Yeah, because most of those guys are very knowledgeable in crypto, but they might not know too much about really using that knowledge and that community that they've grown to iGaming purposes or affiliation purposes. So I think part of it comes from teaching them about the affiliation aspect of it and understanding that, hey, you can actually convert this community that you have to bring money in for you on a monthly basis. And I also think it's partly because crypto affiliate, they're not that different as fiat affiliates. I think they're just smaller and sort of more niche in that sense. And I think they might be more technologically savvy. But in reality, I think the core still comes from the fact that a lot of the crypto affiliates that we would see as affiliates don't really know that they could be good affiliates. They have a site SEO affiliate, surely. I also think that you can't really convert fiat affiliate into crypto affiliates. It's very hard to do with players. Trying to convert a fiat player to a crypto player is a very long process. It's not just like, I want to list my casino or sportsbook on a fiat page while I'm a crypto casino and hope for the best. You really need to actually educate the player over and over again and make them understand why crypto could be good. It's easier to find crypto affiliates, and there's so many sources other than, I don't know, Twitch or DLive. There's massive communities on Telegram, Discord, and Facebook even. Some of them, of course, are already affiliates and know about the iGaming space, but there's quite a lot of them out there as well that don't. So I think one thing that really helps me is coming from a Forex background, because I think the two industries do have an overlap in some regard. It's not that obvious, but the affiliate or introducing brokers for Forex are also able to actually bring traffic into iGaming and into casinos and sportsbooks, especially if you look into the sort of end funnel of the player. Sure, they convert the money, they get the crypto, but what do they actually do with it? And I think that's the next step that really helps drive the value forward.
Okay. So we've nailed down the fact that affiliates have got a lot of options to choose from when it comes to finding that crypto affiliate program that they want to talk to or engage with. We've talked about the fact that branding is very much hand in hand with launching a successful crypto affiliate program and understanding what crypto affiliates actually need and want, and the fact that there's also education. But in your opinion, what are crypto casino affiliates really looking for when deciding on which program to join? So I'm not talking about fiat affiliates now. I'm talking about the ones that are like deep into the crypto industry. What are the key points that actually attract them to trial a new affiliate program? Because I think you hit the nail on the head. You said it's not very easy to convert a fiat affiliate into a crypto affiliate. You need to be looking elsewhere for these partners to bring them in. And instead of going to the traditional like top 10 affiliates in the iGaming industry that all have a lot of traffic, it's more of a scavenger hunt to actually go and look for these guys and bring them in and then educate them and work with them more closely. So it's a different mindset to a traditional affiliate program. But what are some of the key things that you think these guys are looking for that people can use to actually attract them to the program?
Some of the things, of course, are the same that works for every affiliate. If you have welcome offers and good customer promos, but I think that's not really the only thing that drives an affiliate in. I think, of course, having a transparent platform, because if you have communities, you really have to have a transparent platform where you show what the players are doing and who the players are, because most of these guys know already some of these players.
They know their players.
Yeah, exactly.
They know their customers. Yeah.
And I think the second part, of course, is the retention and showing that you can actually engage the players that they bring you. Because if they even bring the FTDs in, that what happens after that? After a month, nobody plays, then affiliates don't really see any value in that. So I think the long-term retention and making sure that the players come back, because only then some of these deals might work, especially revenue share deals. Also, it depends really much on the market of what you're targeting and what they're used to there. So there's some markets where they don't even know about the concept of lifetime revenue share, which seems like normally
crazy.
They're used to something for 6 months or a year, but knowing that lifetime, if you can retain the player, you can get this value out of it. It's very lucrative for them, of course. So there's multiple aspects to that. It's not as straightforward as one might think.
Do you think from the crypto community, because there's such a lot of visibility on the blockchain and how money flows in and out, that affiliates are also looking for transparency in terms of the platform that they're using? You mentioned like a transparent platform. Are you talking about the tracking solution? Are you talking about the kind of casino solution or the sports bet platform?
No, I'm talking mainly about the tracking solution. So I think the tracking solution is important, and also the reporting that you show to the affiliates so they actually understand what their players are doing and who their players are, because a lot of them run dedicated campaigns on a either weekly basis or a monthly basis to make sure that the players come and use your site. So I think it's important for them to have this robust reporting and understanding that the tracking actually works. And they don't really have this worry that the players might get lost or there's not enough data for them to know what actually is happening. I think that's one of the key parts of it.
So we touched briefly on community. Can you just share with everybody why community is so important in the crypto space? What's the historical value of why the crypto community is so tight-knit? Because it really is. If you're not really in that space, you're like an outsider. And getting into that space, if you are an affiliate manager, can be quite difficult. So the concept of community is huge in crypto. What can you do? What are some of the pieces of advice that you can give to people listening here to actually build that community? Like, how do you go about entering that space and becoming part of it and really immersing yourself in it?
It's always a long-term project. Okay. It's not really something that you can just write a few posts on Bitcoin Talk and hope for the best. Yeah. So it needs to be a long-term project, and you need to have the consistency. I think there's two parts of it. One part of it is consistency to actually build a community, making sure that when you use a channel, you keep using that, you keep sharing the news on it. And I think the other part is also sort of being there for the affiliates and having open communication. Mm-hmm. So even when you start talking to an affiliate, if you make a deal with them, you make sure you're there even when something breaks or is not going well, that you actually reply to the affiliates and they don't feel that suddenly they're either used or nobody really cares about what they're doing. In order to build community, you need to build trust with that as well. So that's why long-term through sort of consistency and trust building. And of course, you can run cool campaigns on the community and make sure that either affiliates or affiliated players are appreciated. But in order to start building it, you also need to put a plan together of what you want to communicate to your affiliates, because it's important for them to know who you are as well as for you to know who they are.
Would you say that crypto affiliates probably like to be communicated with more than fiat affiliates in terms of the community basis?
I think affiliates in general are very individualistic in that sense. Everybody wants their piece of the pie, of course.
Yeah.
But I think from your side, even if you're still building a community, even if it's not everybody having a group chat, I think it's still making sure that you send out the communication on different platforms. A lot of social media is very underused by affiliate managers and affiliate programs in general. Sure, we send out mass newsletters, but how many people actually get the end of the newsletter? How much even opens them? So I think there's so many better platforms for it. Just to mention, like LinkedIn, very easy to use, or Telegram. You can have a one-way chat where you constantly give news about any program you have. So I think that's some aspects that are maybe undervalued on the communication aspect. And even if you feel like I might not have constantly something to share, you can always reshare things or find community base or industry news that you can share over. I think that helps with building this consistent flow of communication. And of course, it doesn't mean that you need to write to people 2 or 3 times a day. That's becoming spammy, but having a consistency of like once a week or bi-weekly, whatever works for your brand, that's the important part of it.
Yeah, I agree. Because sometimes we worry about, are we over communicating? Are we not communicating enough? And I think once a week is a really good cadence, especially if you've got new games or new products or new promos that are coming out. And I think the iGaming industry is probably one of the most fast-paced industries in terms of offers and market-related things that are changing all the time because it is so competitive. So I think it's a good rule of thumb is create that community, that one-way chat in Telegram. It's in everybody's back pocket. It's on their mobile phone. It's wherever they're going, and start to communicate authentically through that one channel, if that's the channel that you feel fits. But I love the fact that you mentioned LinkedIn, because I think a lot of affiliate managers undervalue the fact that a lot of their affiliates are on LinkedIn. They think they're not, but actually anybody that wants to do business in today's age is possibly on LinkedIn. So building your own profile on LinkedIn is one of the things that I advocate a lot of affiliate managers do. So I love the fact that you said it. So thanks for doing that. Let's look a little bit ahead at the future, because we know that it's a really competitive space. We've spoken about the fact that community is so important to build in this channel. But how do you think affiliate marketing will evolve in this space? Because a lot of what I'm seeing is new tracking solutions coming into market that are fully blockchain integrated. So right now we track everything still on old rails, on data being passed in real time into platforms. But with the blockchain being 100% visible to everybody that's on it, and all the transactions are being tracked in real time and available, how do you think affiliate marketing will evolve in this space, and what role will Diversum Partners play in that in the future? Like, what's your plan to actually really integrate into the crypto?
The affiliate industry is ever changing, so there's nothing new about that. But with the crypto aspect, of course, you can hope or think that there might be some blockchain solution coming to affiliate reporting that will change anything. Personally, I like to think more short term in that sense, not what's coming in 5 or 10 years, because the industry is ever changing, so you don't know what exactly will happen. But I think right now what you already see is, especially with these Google changes that are constantly happening, that SEO is not as stable, then finding these smaller communities and influencers. And I don't mean influencers in the sense of Kim Kardashian or a Twitch streamer even, but I'm more so meaning people that have their own sort of bubble around them. I think that's going to become more and more important. It might not be on Facebook, but it might be on a forum. It's all about finding these communities. And of course, the player value is higher on them as well, because they actually trust the person who's giving them information. So I think content and influencers will become more important, because even on micro scale in that sense.
So we have another word for that. We call it advocacy, where you advocate for a brand. And I think you're 100% correct in terms of looking at that trend, especially with the younger generation of internet users coming in. They don't want to follow the traditional methods of finding information. They want to be in communities that are making real life recommendations. And we're also starting to see now that content that's generated with AI is not actually bringing people to it. Like, we're starting to see people are becoming averse to AI generated content. So I think people by people, that methodology, which is as old as time, is actually coming back into the way that we structure our digital marketing, and especially in performance, because those micro advocates and micro influencers that you're talking about, they are going to become the partners that we seek out, because traditional methods are being hammered. Paid media is expensive. SEO is being changed with algorithms all the time, and it's not reliable. And we're going to start looking outside of the box to find referring partners and start looking at even business to business partnerships, as we're seeing in the e-commerce world, with retail media moving into the mix as well. So quite an interesting space. It's very fast moving. And I think we need to have eyes on what's happening, because there is going to be a time when non-crypto and crypto come together to form one. You're going to have to be in all of those channels to run your affiliate program effectively. And we're probably not there yet. It's maybe 3 to 5 years away, but we should be educating ourselves on what's happening in this space. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on this podcast today to talk about what you're doing at Diversum Partners and how you are structuring your affiliate program a little bit differently. Thank you for coming onto the podcast and sharing these insights with us. I'm certainly fascinated to see what happens in the crypto space. And I hope that our listeners have gained a lot of valuable information about what it takes to run and launch a successful crypto iGaming affiliate program. So if you're interested in learning more about Diversum Partners, if you're an affiliate tuning into this, or you want to find out a little bit more about Agni, where can people reach you?
You can always go to diversumpartners.com, easiest way, but we are also, as I already mentioned, on LinkedIn and Telegram, or you can find me on Skype. So there's always ways to connect. It's all about making the connection and having the consistency there.
Thank you so much, Agni. Stay tuned for more interesting episodes as we explore more crypto and affiliate marketing further this season. It's been a pleasure to have you on the podcast today.
Thank you so much.
That's a wrap for this week's Affiliate Marketing Podcast. If you're loving what we're putting down, why not head over to Apple iTunes and give us a 5-star review? Make sure to subscribe to our podcast and our YouTube channel so you never miss another insightful episode or one of our free webinars ever again. Tune in next week for more digital affiliate marketing insights, trends, tips, and content to keep your affiliate and performance marketing fresh and your partners driving consistent sales.